Hello, this is Tasha Simmons, Florida lawyer and Florida Supreme Court certified family law mediator. Welcome to day 3. All right, so we have completed our financial affidavit. Before we even got started, we just sort of looked at the form called Certificate of Compliance with Mandatory Disclosure. Right, so now we're going to hand them over to the person who knows what to do with them. Alrighty? So this is the time, not near day 40, especially not near day 40. Okay? Now rather than later is when you want your lawyer, if you have one, to start working with these. Alrighty? You want to give them over because there's some documents which, okay, hey, it might apply to you. You look at the list and say, hey, I know this applies to me. I know I have this document, but I don't know how to get a copy of it. I lost track of it. The other side has it. Am I going to get in trouble for not giving it over because they already have it? So, all of these questions need to be tackled now. So you give your lawyer these 2 documents now. All right? Notarize them, sign them, don't leave anything blank. Okay? Little things like that discourage you from the process when you got to go back and do it. Trust me, I know. Alrighty? So even if you think you did just a perfect job, after your lawyer reviews it, they may say, hey, I think you overreported your income, or hey, I think you underreported your expenses, or what have you, okay? Or didn't you tell me you had to pay alimony? Why didn't you put that in here? That will help you, all right? And as well as answer any other questions you have, all righty? So if you're self-represented, then this is the day that you really just want to turn your attention, now that you're done with the financial affidavit, to that list of documents and finding them. Very important. Very important. And I'm going to count how many times I'm very, 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 very important. Do not file any of those documents with the court except the financial affidavit and the certificate of compliance. The items listed on the certificate of compliance that you have to turn over to the other side, that they have to turn over to you, that's the only trip that those documents make, is from you to them to you. They should not be filed with the court. Period. Point blank. You will get in trouble. Don't do it. All right. So we want to start just sort of using this day to plan. Okay, easy day, easy day, easy day. I don't want to, we're not doing too much today. If you want to use today to just sort of go over the forms that you did, maybe go to someone that has a legal savvy. If you don't have a lawyer that's seen a lot of these forms before and can help you do it, then, go ahead. Talk to somebody, get some feedback, get some input so that you can get it done. All right? So I want you to look at each category. Okay? We have A through, what is this? Is it R now? A through R, and you're just going to think about, where is this document, if it even applies to you, because we already went through that whole, does it apply to me or does it not? If not, do that today. Go through this list, A through R. It's usually going to be A through R. I know they have a temporary section above that. That's just A through C. If this is your first case with this person, and especially if it's not a modification, you're not reopening an older case, this is your first time out, it's going to be the long list, okay? So your taxes, B. Do you know where they are? Okay. So you're just noting today that you don't know where your taxes are. So we're going to have a whole day for that. We're going to have a whole day for each of these. All right? That's the good news. All right. Your pay stubs. If you have pay stubs, where do you get them? You might want to call your attorney if you don't receive pay stubs, okay, or if you're a 1099 or some other type of recipient of pay or compensation, and talk about, well, what does the court need from me? What am I supposed to turn over? Okay. B, I'm sorry, D, a statement identifying the source and amount of income if they're not reflected on pay stubs. So yeah, if you don't have pay stubs but you got money coming in, you gotta write. You just gotta write it. Nothing fancy smancy. You could attach it to the financial affidavit, but yeah, the court wants to know. E, loan applications, financial statements and credit reports, and etc. We'll have a whole day for it. There's a lot. Okay, there's a lot there, but just take today to think, did I apply for any loans in the past 2 years? Did I apply for any financial assistance in the past 2 years? Okay, just think about that. Get your memory jogged, okay? It's all right. We're not doing it today. F, if you're on property, you pretty much know. Yeah, but there's some individuals who yawn a lot. There's some individuals who are named on properties with several others, and they're not sure. Maybe they inherited a little piece of something. It's possible not to know. Just start to maybe jog your memory. What property do I own, or have I been listed on somewhere in the past 3 years? Am I on a lease? Okay. Is someone paying rent to me? Do we have a rent and lease? Right. And, whether it's you personally or if you're a guardian or a trustee, if your name is on it, if your name is on a piece of paper that entitles you to possession of something, then we want to start thinking about where that is. Do you have checking accounts and savings accounts? Can you download those? What will it take? How can we help you in getting those? Because that can be one of the easier parts of this. I know they want 12 months for your checking account, and then again, any account that you're named on, whether it's, yours, or you're the TOD person or the POD person, you're a signer or a trustee or guardian, if your name is on there, then according to this. Now, if you think, listen, this is other people's business, I don't want to put their business out there like that. It's not right for them. It's not fair to them. Talk to your attorney. A motion could be filed about it, okay? But again, like I said before, just not complying, never the answer. Very good. You remember. All right, great. Um, H, okay? Brokerage account statements. Okay, so you have an investment account. You have those what is it, Ameritrades or E-Trades and all of those, Fidelity, those are accounts. Um, you got to give over the statements. You got to give over the statements. All right, your money market. Usually those money market accounts are going to be downloaded or downloadable with your banking statements. So it's okay if you include, it's 12 months either way. All righty. 12 months of virtual currency, crypto, and all of that. Okay, you have any of that? I understand a lot of that is sitting in folks' Cash App now. If you download the right apps, you can convert it and use the money. So the court looks at that as income or an asset. So you got to disclose it. 12 months, okay? And again, whether it's yours or you're named on it, even if you're just a trustee or guardian or what have you, all right, you got to pull it up. You got to hand it over. Or talk to your attorney about, hey, I don't think I should have to hand this over. K, the declaration page, last periodic statement or statements for the past 12 months, and the certificate for any group insurance for all life insurance policies, insuring your life or your spouse. So, life insurance. If you don't have any, Don't worry about it. Okay. Health insurance. This is the big one. Health and dental insurance. Okay. Give your co-parent the card. You're not preventing or helping anyone or anything by holding it hostage. And yeah, you know exactly what I mean, who I'm talking to. Okay, I'm tired of this. It's petty. It is meaningless. Just give him a copy of the card. Okay, just give him, just do it. You don't want to be that guy in front of the judge where someone really had to file a motion and schedule a hearing because you wouldn't give over something that the other parent needs for the kid's benefit if something happened in your absence. You don't want to be that person. Okay, just send them a copy of the card. Okay. M, businesses. Businesses, if they file taxes, okay, we need those tax returns for the last 3 years, just like we need your personal ones. Okay, whether it's yours or you have an interest in the business, we need those taxes. And credit cards. Okay, this is for 2 years. For 2 years. All the other accounts and statements were for 12 years. This one we need 2 years. All right. So credit card and charge account statements and other accounts showing your indebtedness. Okay, like a car loan. Yep, that's what you need. Okay, maybe you're on Klarna or something like that. You're making payments for the watch you just bought. And that counts. You gotta download those statements. Alrighty. Oh, I don't really see this apply to a lot of cases, but it's important to to bring it forward. Alrighty. So always all premarital or marital agreements between the parties in this case, any and all affidavits or declaration of non-paternity or judgments of disestablishment of paternity for any minor child, okay, born or conceived during the marriage. So pretty clear cut. It's weird how they mix those categories together, but anything that you have signed your name to regarding your co-parent or your soon-to-be ex-spouse or your former spouse or one of the kids, whatever you signed your name on, that isn't a part of this case already, turn it over. P, if this is a modification, then, if you guys entered any agreements since the last case, written ones, all right, you got to turn that over. Almost done. Q. All right, so are we going to talk about what is unequal distribution of marital property or enhancement or appreciation in non-marital property? In this video, we are not. And this rarely comes up, but if you feel that you are entitled to something that your spouse believes is theirs, make an appointment with your attorney to talk about this particular item. Alrighty? It's something that really should be visited in detail and discussed. And finally, if there's any past orders, requiring you to pay or receive support, it could be child support or alimony, then, produce that as well. And by produce, they mean give it over. That's the fancy way of saying it. So yeah, I know this video was long. Alrighty, let's breathe. All right. So go. I won't hold you any longer. We're done with day 3. We're done with day 3. Pat yourself on the back. I'll see you at day 4.